In the 19th century, there was a book that was read by absolutely everyone, from peasants to city dwellers. The Battle of the Russians with the Kabardians, or the Beautiful Mohammedan Woman Dying on her husband's grave, became a true phenomenon. Its print runs, which numbered around 40 reissues, surpassed those of Pushkin and Gogol, and its plot spawned dozens of imitations and entered into folklore. Today, this once top bestseller is known only to specialists. The author of the novel, Nikolai Zryakov, was a veteran of the Caucasian War and wrote books for a living. The plot is a classic melodrama with elements of an action story. A Russian, a soul, Andrei Pobedonostsev, is captured by the Kabardians. The beautiful Kabardian princess Selima saves him, and they fall in love. Selima's father agrees to their marriage, but on the condition that Andrei converts to Islam. The hero refuses. Then Selima, won over by his faith and love, converts to Christianity herself, becomes Sophia, and marries Andrei. However, their happiness is short-lived. Andrei dies from old wounds, and the faithful Sophia dies of grief on his grave. In the book, the Kabardians are described as a strong, brave, and handsome people, unsurpassed weapon makers and horsemen whose courageous women avenge their husbands on the battlefield. Why did this simple story have such resounding success? Zryakov, in essence, corrected and adapted Pushkin's famous Prisoner of the Caucasus for the common people. He replaced the complex, reflective hero with a simple guy, and tragic, unrequited love with mutual affection, marriage, and family. Elitist ennui gave way to a folk melodrama that was easy to understand. Furthermore, the book became an ideal propaganda tool at the height of the Caucasian War. It transformed a brutal conquest into a sentimental romance, with a savage side voluntarily and enthusiastically accepts the Russian faith and world through a love story. The literary elite treated the novel with disdain. The critic Belinsky called it reading material for servants. However, Fyodor Dostoevsky saw in the book's phenomenal popularity a credit among the people, which it received despite the opinion of the masters. The novel's oblivion today is not an accident, but the result of its active exclusion from the literary canon. Critics of the 19th and 20th centuries valued aesthetic complexity, psychological depth, and philosophical explorations in literature, precisely what was absent in Zryakhov's work.